Disclaimer, there are a few names in here I don't know how to pronounce, so just ignore it. So Henry Cavill left his popular role on The Witcher for creative differences. It is said he wanted the character Geralt of Rivia to closely resemble the source material, and the show was going in another direction. Die-hard fans were crushed and have been bashing his replacement, Liam Hemsworth. They don't think he will do as good of a job as Henry did. Personally, I didn't even start watching The Witcher until I heard Liam was going to take the role. I will admit, Henry was very good in the role, one of his best. But I don't think the situation is as dire as people are making it out to be. He isn't the first popular actor to be replaced in a franchise, and he won't be the last. People tend to be very replaceable in Hollywood, and I want to point to a few examples that show evidence of prior instances that show all will be well with The Witcher. My first example is, of course, Terrence Howard in Iron Man. I was sad that he never got a chance to be War Machine.
Next time, baby.
But Don Cheadle came in and you practically forgot about Terrence. He owned that role and had great chemistry with Robert Downey Jr.
Are you on my team? Just represent, pull.
All right, let's go.
He went on to play Rhodey in the remaining Iron Man films, the Avengers films, and related Disney Plus shows. My next example is from the Avengers franchise again. Edward Norton was replaced as the Incredible Hulk by Mark Ruffalo. And it was the same character and not a reboot, because William Hurt, who played General Ross in Edward's Incredible Hulk film, also played General Ross in the Avengers franchise. And also, Liv Tyler is reprising her role as Betsy Ross from Edward Norton's Hulk. Just like Don, Mark has appeared in several MCU films and Disney Plus shows. Now, this next replacement was not a replacement by choice. Richard Harris, who played Dumbledore in the first two Harry Potter films, was replaced by Michael Gambon after Richard Harris died. Although Richard matched closely with the Dumbledore that's portrayed in the books, Michael was able to make the role his own and the absence was not felt.
I have no intention of going to Azkaban.
Enough of this. Take him.
This next replacement is an example of two choices where one is much closer to the source material than the other. I'm talking about Michael Heisman replacing Ed Skrein as Daario Naharis on Game of Thrones. Ed Skrein's portrayal was much closer to the source material. He was flamboyant like Daario Naharis. He was just missing the multicolored beard. It is unknown why Ed Skrein was replaced, but Michael's portrayal of Daario is about as far from Ed's as the East is from the West. Gone was the flamboyance, and it was replaced with a sort of arrogant confidence. We will never know if this was an actor choice or a showrunner choice. But despite the abrupt change, the character still seemed to fit within the show. And frankly, I preferred Michael's Daario to the flamboyant Daario of the book. And my last example is from another TV show, where Sarah Chalke replaced Lacey Goranson as Becky Connor on Roseanne. Yes, this is a throwback. But not only did Sarah replace Lacey seamlessly, they switched back and forth multiple times without affecting the show.
Where the hell have you been?
Disney World? I've always wanted to go there.
Aren't you glad that you're here this week?
So yes, it is sad that Henry left The Witcher, but no one owns a role completely, except for maybe Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
I am Iron Man.
Maybe it's just because I'm a fan of Liam's, but I think he will do just fine in this role. He's definitely up for the action scene. The main thing we need to worry about is his chemistry with his co-stars. If he's able to pull that off, The Witcher will survive. So do you think Liam will be okay as Geralt in The Witcher? Or are you preparing your torch and pitchfork? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there is a topic you would like to see me talk about. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to know the next time I upload or go live.